there, and welcome to Repeat or Delete, the podcast that arrives drunk to the cocktail party of terrible television. I'm Joe, and with me, as always, showing people where the beeswax is up the big Tesco's, it's James.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. That was Jamie Oliver's.
It is I don't know. I don't know how to respond.
I was Jamie Oliver's job in the lookalikes thing.
Oh,
yeah.
And now he
Beeswax
works for a
entrepreneur.
beeswax company or something, we think. So that was.
It's a B plus life.
Isn't that from Annie? And this is much easier. He's selling his body for a bag of chips as a Tonty Blair lookalike. It's Planty.
I would have always liked to have broken that David Beckham lookalike's foot. Oh. That would have been good. Have that, you metatarsal.
If you have found a show you would like us to cover, or you can message us on Blue Sky, or if you're only remembered for Christmas divorces and sucking your finger on a webcam, email us at Repeat or Delete, or you can follow us on YouTube at Repeat or Delete Podcast. That will all become a bit more apparent in a moment.
Yeah.
Because we're still plowing headlong at this. This is not recommended by anyone. This was just something that we've thought about for a while.
It was by my wife. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
right, okay.
Yeah. Not this specific episode.
Well, I
got excited and thought that Ainsley Harriott was on one, but that turned out to be a dead end.
I believe Frank Bruno is on one.
Wow. Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, from when I was skimming through trying to find it.
I'd like to see him go up against the man in the gimp mask. I know whose my money's on.
No, Nan. He probably double duty. No, Nan as well, weren't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, so we are talking about Fort Boyard, the Channel 5. It ran from 1998 to 2003.
Jeez, did it really?
4 seasons on Channel 5, 1 season on Challenge. There was like a weird history of thing that hosted by Tim Vine and stuff. 75 episodes of it. The episode we are going to be doing today is season 3, episode 18, first broadcast on the 25th of August, 2001. I would have been 20 years old. Just turned. Yeah. And I wouldn't
turned
have been...
into what?
An adult.
A drunk.
First one, then the other.
Someone asked me what I was doing in 2001. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, the premise of the show. Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, just to point out that I'm here.
Oh, yes.
On behalf of the Repeat or Delete channel, which is provided to you by the Scrambled Time Chap of Dorset. Usually we're in the deleted section, but we're allowed up here into the repeat dimension today, which is the new home of Fort Boyard if and when we choose to repeat it. It'll sit alongside other repeated things such as telephony, pasteurization, and the extension of the franchise to the unproperty classes. And we'll see what random TV it's got in store for us later. It's always pitching stuff, so we'll do that at the end.
Yeah,
it looks like that bar that you go to where they do scientific experiments and it's a drink.
Oh, the Alchemist.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It looks like the Roy Castle cancer shop I went in yesterday. Actually,
I asked for a smoking bit in here and it wouldn't do it. They gave me the pool table.
They had a whole table of tiny carriage clocks. I was like, why is this? Yeah, it was wild. The premise of Fort Boyard, if you haven't seen it, even James, you must remember this.
And I tell you, I
don't think I saw it.
Never seen it. I had never seen a frame of it. I remember adverts, never seen a moment of it. I knew it existed.
The twirly bit where there's all that string, that's what I remember.
Right, okay.
Oh, the string vortex.
And then I'd seen enough.
Yeah.
No, I see.
I managed to avoid this. I managed to avoid this for the past 25
probably
years.
Off doing cool grown-up stuff, though.
You are kidding, aren't you? You know me. I was being an old man, flat cap.
From rearranging the Skittles down the end of the bowling alley.
You better believe it.
The premise of Fort Boyard: 6 people arrive on a French sea fort, an actual, genuine, beautiful-looking French sea fort. Leslie Grantham sets them bewildering and confusing challenges to win money, but that could just be a random number that appears on that thing, like a ticket, like when you go to the butcher's.
Strongly suspect it is. Yeah.
Yes. But it's hosted by everyone's favorite late 90s blonde woman, Melinda Messenger. What's she doing now? She's probably happily married with kids and living her best life.
Still selling windows, I guess. I remember that was a big thing. She was a sales rep for a window company. Sorry if I'm ruining anybody's facts later on. Didn't even look it up. I just remember that.
That was the one thing I had, was that I remember reading a copy of MHM and it said Melinda Messenger used to work for double glazing. Yep.
Yeah. There's 3 things I remember about Melinda Messenger and 2 of the things on display in the show. Yeah.
It's of that era of sort of FHM, loaded, lads sort of thing. But it's I kind of like this, to be honest. Created by, this is the best thing, the most French man ever, Jacques Antoine, who is also responsible for, can you guess? Treasure Hunt, Interceptor, Crystal Maze.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the thing behind the Crystal Maze is that they purchased this fort and they did it up for the French series. And nobody would take it on, but they pitched it out, and Britain took up the challenge. But I think we were ready to do this before it was done. So they did a pilot, which apparently does exist, and we should consider doing that.
Ooh.
It's been uploaded. I think it's only about 20 minutes or something. And that became the basis of the Crystal Maze, because they didn't have the fort. They just adapted it to whatever studio space they had.
Wow.
Oh,
a car park, I think it was. The Crystal Maze was filmed in a car park, if I remember correctly.
No, that's the vehicular zone. Yeah.
Yes.
That's Inner City Sumo you're thinking of.
The red zone is for medieval zone.
I want to do an episode of the Crystal Maze at some point, because
absolutely.
I have very, very fond memories of it, but I don't know whether or not it will stand up.
No, of course it will. It's great. It's genius. It makes this look like the tat it is.
The Richard O'Brien one, yes. Maybe not so much the Ed Tudor Pole one.
This is the glamorous one that's set in the sun. It's got tigers for some reason. Even
unnecessary tigers.
No. I couldn't disagree more. You've got Crystal Maze or this, which I think is crystal meth. I'm not sure.
But hold on, because today we're sponsored by baboons. Hi, I'm Bobby, proprietor of Bobby's Baboon Bodega. Very hard to say. I was just 12 years of age when I went on my first safari, and at that impressionable age I was quickly accosted by no less than 3 marauding antelopes and left for dead.
Get off me sandwiches!
And I would have died had it not been for a passing troop of baboons descending, dismembering, and brutally eating them. That little life lesson taught me never to trust antelopes, but more crucially, that baboons are my brothers and comrades. And they could be yours too! That little fella is Barry, a Chacma baboon. He works for me at the bodega as a baboon for hire. For a small price of just £500, he can escort your little kid to school, cradle you at night, or officiate at weddings. But don't take my word for it. Here's our customer, Harold Crayon.
He hired 15 baboons from Bobby's Baboon Bodega, it's not easy to say, to stage a theatrical production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, and was pleased to see that they interpreted the lines creatively, mainly by flinging their shit at each other. At one point, I had to stop Hippolyta, Queen of the Amazons, from rubbing her swollen genitalia in the face of a patron on the front row. But he was into it. 5 stars, would hire again.
So come on down to Bobby's Baboon Bodega and pick yourself up a bunch today. Impress your neighbours. Delouse your friends. And don't even try calling again, Michael, because you're banned, you sick fuck. Baboons! Spoil them good.
I hate you both so much.
The truth, this is if you are listening, get on YouTube and watch this, because the true point of us doing all of this is just for your entertainment. It's just to look at Joe. And I have, because I'm reading and James is reading, we've got to then go and watch it, which inflates our figures. So give us some real views. And
that's not
Joe
why I do.
crying.
I do that because that's what the money comes in.
That's who pays us.
Our sponsors.
Yeah, that's our overlords.
It greases the wheels. None of this would be possible without Bobby's Baboon.
It is difficult to say. See, I don't even know if that was a bit you prepared that extra bit, or he was just doing it, and I don't want to know. You never see how the sausage is made. Let's get into this. This is a quote-unquote celebrity special. It's on Channel 5,
Yeah.
so you're going to guess the level of celebrity we are dealing with.
How
here.
was it on Channel 5? Because I thought that came in about 95.
97.
I mean, 97. So up
97.
until then, it must have been on a different.
It started in
station.
98.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Started in
I didn't
98.
listen to that bit.
Well, it's fine, don't worry about it. The French version existed since like 2010 or something, I think. But yeah,
Right.
the British one was.
We got in there early.
No, sorry,
Just like Napoleon
99.
didn't intend when he built the place.
I don't know. How did they build that without all the bricks sinking? It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, celebrities. But before that, we get a good broadsword.
Very much so.
Up to Leslie Grantham, who says, and I quote, "If they're the bad, then if they're the good, then I'm the bad." And I just had visions of fatal deviation, fatal deviation, fatal deviation.
Definitely.
He says no. He says the great and the good are trying to get their hands on my money, and if they're the greater good, then I'm the bad. And I was like, the greater good, 100. What are you even? Nothing he says makes any sense. It's like ChatGPT went back in time and gave him all his lines.
I think they just went, "Can you just riff everything?" And he's gone, yeah. I'm dirty Dan. I can do anything.
Yeah, I'll suck my finger on a webcam.
You can't
went, no, don't do that.
You can't just do that to everyone. Melinda's already put in 4 complaints to HR. Also,
gentlemen, just before we get started, 25th of August 2001.
Oh, I like these.
Was the date. And I specifically didn't go for anything in particular other than that was bank holiday, the bank holiday weekend.
Yeah.
August bank holiday weekend. What happens every August bank holiday weekend? Leeds Festival. Leeds Reading Festival. Or Reading Festival if you're posh.
Yeah.
So I've got the lineup from the 2001 Leeds.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, and wow, I went in 2002. I missed 2001, and I'm gutted I did. Friday night, Eminem, Marilyn Manson, Papa Roach, Queens of the Stone Age, Exhibit, System of a Down, Fear Factory, Stained, Mercury Rev, Gene. And it just
My wife, Gene.
Roots Maneuver. It's great. Saturday, Travis, headline. Green Day, PJ Harvey, Iggy Pop, Eels. I mean, spot the odd one out. And it's
just live eels.
It's just a big bunch of eels come out.
Run DMC, Lo-Fi All Stars, The Living End, The Donners, Ash, who seem to play every year.
Yeah.
And on the Sunday, The Manics, The Fun-Loving Criminals, Supergrass Feeder, Rancid,
Nice.
Frank Black and the Catholics,
Nice.
You'll Know Us by the Trail About Dead,
Ooh.
Mogwai, Teenage Fan Club, Elbow, Gorkies.
This is
Rocket
a
from
real
the Crypt,
mixed bag.
Real
It
Big
is.
Fish. Yeah,
Yes.
honestly. The Mad Caddies. Wow.
Yes.
Dropkick Murphys. Man, Cat Down.
What?
Oh, wow. Safe Ferris.
Sunday's
Whoa.
Sunday's the day, isn't it?
Sunday, bloody Sunday, lads.
Sunday's the day to stay in and watch Fort Boyard.
Sunday, more like Scar Day. Yeah. Just a lot of hungover. Wow. That's it. Remember when it used to...
Leeds Festival used to be phenomenal. I've been a couple of times.
Old men complain. Festivals aren't what they used to be. This is just noise now, these bands, isn't it? But
it's
it is just
pop
noise,
acts at
isn't it?
Leeds these days. That's the problem.
Like I said, music peaked in 1997. Anything after that's just noise. We're introduced
Celebrities.
We're introduced to Boyard himself, played by the late great Leslie Grantham. I hope he's dead.
Chef Boyardee.
Most famous as Dirty Den in EastEnders, and nothing else. This and webcam indiscretions.
Yeah. And leather waistcoats, I think.
Yeah, walking around looking like a Saxon roadie.
A tactical leather waistcoat. It's got more pockets than my trousers at work.
I quite liked the sort of like DVD UI effect that they had at the start to introduce the celebrities. With it had like
Pop
buttons like
World or
phase
something.
1 and stuff next to it.
It was good. They had a little running skeleton man and stuff in the corner, like to show that they had skeletons. That's good.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
More skeletons later.
Our host, our guide through this is Melinda Messenger, as you already said, and they've pushed an old man up a tower for no reason that I can fully comprehend. Who's Jeffrey Bilden, who I recognise from other things, but I couldn't be bothered to look them up because
he was the original Dumbledore, wasn't he?
in the off-Broadway version. And they were introduced.
Go on then.
They arrived by speedboat, which I don't
Yeah.
think they do every week. I think that's just a bit of footage that they reused because they don't show anyone else's faces, just Melinda Messenger.
Oh, just Melinda.
Yeah.
Laughing maniacally as she takes the way.
She's the queen of the sea. And we're introduced to our celebrities who are doing this for charity. I think for deaf kids. I don't care.
For getting them a pinball team.
Rodri Williams.
Yeah.
Rugby man.
Union player.
Yeah.
And they go, and presenter. And I'm like, of what?
Of Animal Hospital.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the new one. I don't know what happened to the old one. Any ideas, listeners? Any ideas?
Look it up.
Lisa Rogers, TV presenter. I recognise from Scrap Heap Challenge.
Yeah.
The perfect vagina.
Is that like 2001: A Space Odyssey?
And a big breakfast. Apparently, they'd run out of everybody decent, and they just got work.
Leave Lisa Rogers alone.
I don't remember a thing. Scrap Heap Challenge just about, but did she not replace somebody else?
Yeah, she replaced the original woman on it. Well, it was, when even Bodger wouldn't show up. Andy of Changing Rooms fame.
Changing Rooms.
Yeah.
Andy Kane, I believe is his name. Yeah. Trisha off Heartbeat.
Yeah.
I didn't get her actual
Work behind the bar.
Yeah.
Trisha Penrose, yeah.
Just pull a cracking pint of landlord.
And someone called Phil Gale.
Newsreader, I don't remember him. Maybe it was Channel 5 News, which isn't really news at that point, is it?
At that point, it was Natasha Koplinski sitting on her desk, wasn't it? All sexy like.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. I don't remember it as sexy, but then I was a wee lad.
You could see her legs in trousers, so therefore it was like seeing a Victorian woman's ankle back then.
You had to be really tall to be a weatherman at one point because you had to reach. Otherwise, Scotland didn't get any weather.
Yeah.
Sorry, Castaways, you're not getting any weather this week. Although the Castaways would probably be happy with no weather, I would guess.
That helicopter crashing into Black Pipe Beach. The premise of the show is they have to find 4 keys to unlock a gate, then solve a series of riddles to spell out a word to unleash some gold to then win.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Just so we're on the same page. But before that, we have to get into the thing. And it's just them lifting the gate up.
Yeah, gold diggers. Oh, I didn't know Melania was on this one.
As they come in and they're all stood there doing the huddle while Melinda's doing a bit, Rodri's very handsy with Melinda, and he's very around them. Yeah. It was the late 90s.
Yeah.
Why are you defending it?
I'm not. It made me feel a bit uncomfortable because
it was a bit uncomfortable.
The other guys just stood in the background. And the women are just like kind of frozen a wee bit.
The newsreader guy at one point does touch one of the lassie's stomachs, brushes his hand across the stomach, and I thought, it was a little bit weird. Like he doesn't touch anybody else.
Well,
I didn't really know why, but I guess so. Hey, Melinda Messenger! Hey, yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason people put this on. Dads put this on, wasn't it?
Portcullises, though. Don't drop the portcullis on Melinda.
Is that like Don't Wake Dad?
Don't Wake Dad. Pop up pirate. Yeah.
Don't drop the ball.
Speaking of pirates, Batman with a gun.
They need to go to talk to Mr. Jeff Boyard, the meanest of them all. Who basically tells them to fuck off and find some keys. Phase one.
It's clips of Leslie Grantham doing two things: one, laughing and then scowling, and two, scowling and then laughing. Like
they just reversed the footage, you fool.
He only got paid for one.
It's meep and meep. Yeah. Yeah, we're introduced to Pluto Blood Vessel, the gong merchant.
I could do that job.
A gong. It's been so long since we've seen a gong.
A long gong.
Yeah. They have to go and it's the crystal maze is kind of simple, and you do a challenge, you win a crystal, it's 5 seconds of time at the end.
Yeah.
This is way more confusing. I didn't understand because I thought we've got half an hour left yet, and they've got all the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but we've got to go up and down some steps and throw somebody off the roof
and fuck about with some snakes, which you probably wouldn't be allowed to do now either. A lot of this you wouldn't be allowed to do now.
No.
There's also 2 dwarfs running around the place willy-nilly, which is good on them, but it feels cruel making them run up steps, like full-size human steps.
It's a job. They're from the French edition.
Oh, right.
I think they live there.
I can't remember what the gong man's name was, but that's what they do for a living.
The Petit fellas. Oh, very good.
Oh,
and then lock them in.
Yeah, that felt a bit of a waste of time.
What does he say? Jack, get the door or something?
Jacques. I thought he was saying Jack Delors.
Jack Dawes?
He's a big fan of Formula One in the late 90s. Yeah.
So phase one, fuck about for some keys.
Fuck about for some keys. The first game
is the 2-man saw.
The 2-man saw on a bungee cord.
I hear you're a dab hand with a saw. Well, you haven't met my pause for effect saw.
That was originally in the original script for Saw as well.
I have written, rebrand this as a Saw escape room with the losers being murdered and you'll make a fortune.
Yeah, so it's a big old fucking bandsaw and it's on bungee cord, so you've got to put your weight on it and go backwards and forwards to saw through this thing to knock a key off a plinth. Also,
it's simple physics.
Well, it is actually, as Melinda Messenger points out, it's a momentum challenge.
It is.
That well-known catchphrase.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Stop saying back and forth.
It's a very brave effort, says Melinda, when they eventually fail, because as a page 3 girl, she's used to massaging the egos of men, which she does throughout this.
At one point, Phil tells them to use the force.
Yeah. There's a couple of instances of that. It's weird.
I think that was his catchphrase. I don't think he didn't think that no one had thought of it before, or no one had seen Star Wars apart from him.
Use the forge, make a new key. I don't know.
They fail it. Melinda keeps saying Andy's worried about making a nice cut. The man works in MDF. Like he's never cut through anything that thick before in his life. Tell that woman's teapots. They fail. They move on to the next one.
Dust it off. Sand cage time. Now this is, I feel like I remembered this one as well. And we get some brilliant dialogue here.
This feels very Crystal Mazy.
It does. I thought this was ripped off from a Crystal Maze one.
Also, Lisa keeps going, oh, crumbs, which I just thought was endearing.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Do you like sun, sea, and sand, Lisa? No, not really. Oh, well, this isn't really going to work for this bit, but there's a lot of sand in there anyway, so get it. Oh, it's painful.
So she has to dig through these gaps to get through the gaps and then get the boxes out through the gaps that she's just dug through to get through. Right.
Yes.
But she's supposed to use her feet, which they tell her constantly, and she does not listen and uses her hands. Which slows her down.
Phil yells, kick that sand, girl.
Yeah. and I yelled, dig up, stupid.
I mean, what else are you supposed to say is encouragement. Faster, faster.
Oh, I've also put, this is a displacement challenge. And I put, there's not a lot of time to do this.
No, not nearly. Barely enough time for it to get in and out.
Because she's gassed. When she's in that second cage, she's puffing and panting. And I was like, it feels like they're setting them up to fail. Because then later on, they just cheat.
Yeah.
So why not let them have...
I've got strong feelings about that later.
Me too.
Why not just do that from the start? But why not give her 30 seconds longer? She'd have had that.
That's what I like about the crystal maze is that you can't actually access the crystal. That is the whole point of the challenge is that you've got to get to it. There we go. Anyway,
well, maybe
she collapses outside this, and she says, Melinda says, "Oh, are you all right?" And she says, "I just need some water." And Melinda laughs in her face.
Laughs in her face. Christ! You're on the front of your bloody dinghy now.
Jacques,
do you want us to carry you as well?
These are really hard. Task 3. Go and see the professor. Fuck's sake.
And they have a fitness chat filler while she goes upstairs because it's a long way up to the top. It's a long way to the top.
Yeah, but we're not watching it live.
This is another choice bit of dialogue because we get Andy, do you keep fit? How about you, Rodri? Are you an athletic guy? Lisa, anything that terrifies you? Phil, are you an athletic guy?
It's awful.
Misogyny.
It's just awful.
It's so bad.
So we go and see, what is he called? Captain Twatface or whatever he's called.
He's called the Professor.
The Professor, right? And at the beginning, I made this note for some reason. It's further down on us. It says the Professor, and then underneath it said eccentric intellectual.
Yep.
For some reason, I put it here. Like that's his title. What do you do, Professor? I'm an eccentric intellectual. All right.
He lives in a tower made up of driftwood and washed up boys, and I'm pretty sure I saw a sex hammock at one point as well.
Well, that'll explain why he's got so many washed up boys.
Later on, I don't know whether the actor died or he didn't do it anymore, but he was replaced by Tom Baker. Yeah. Well, thank you. He was replaced by Tom Baker, who played an angry sea captain, which is infinitely better.
Oh, wow. Why didn't we do one of those?
I don't feel like anybody asked him to do that.
He just lives there now on the island, on the seaport. Handy Andy goes up. There's a bit of stuff about interior decoration. No one cares. He asks him a riddle.
Sorry, can I jump in? It's not Andy at this point.
Is it not?
Is it Trisha at this point?
Andy
goes up later on. She fucks it up here, and Andy goes up later on and fucks it up.
Because it's such a
interchangeable.
Yeah, sorry. I know. Yes, it is Trisha. This opera may or may not be credible, but as a cake, it is inedible.
Yeah.
How the fuck? I'm not
Barbara Seville.
It's just opera. I think it's opera. It's like stop saying the word opera.
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal?
Because I was like, I'm not doing the fucking cryptic times crossword. Like I'm a celebrity doing a charity thing. Make like my first is in shoe but not in canoe. You know what I mean? Not this. The answer's soap, and I'm like, all right, it makes sense, but also fuck off.
They have no time. I think it's over and done in about 20 seconds or something.
Something that happens is that Jacques 2 has like a funnel with some sand in it.
With gunpowder in it?
I think he's reloading a musket in case the British try and invade. And he goes, no, I've got to whip this key out of the window and startle a seagull now, sorry.
And he hoists it out, and I thought, how many keys must they go through before I realised it was on one of those cork things that you have if you live on a houseboat?
Yeah. Then Rodri has to swim out and get it.
Oh, we missed a bit with him saying, "Oh, and don't talk to the cameras" as she goes back down the stairs. There is spies. I think I saw one of them up here, but I soon saw to him.
Right, the only thing that was missing here was him to do just a quick glance at the camera.
Screens.
Maybe a little wink would have been nice. Yeah.
I don't know. He's the best thing in this.
Oh,
Task 4. Swim for the key.
Swim for it. And then he just has to swim.
Jeopardy.
No, just swim against Neptune's folly.
So we're doing this now, but we didn't do this with any of the other two things that they failed. Why introduce this swimming for a key now when you could have done it the whole time?
Because otherwise, everyone just put Michael Phelps on their team, won't they?
Yes.
Because they want to raise some money for the deaf kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whip it at a seagull. A man swimming. Put the key in your mouth. One of them yelled.
I didn't catch that.
And then There's an ad break, and then there's
Coming up next, Andy tries to open my toolbox. Well, I mean, it was the early 2000s.
You get lonely on that fort.
He says, Mr. Boyard, Jeffrey Boyard says, you've heard of paddling your own canoe? How about cycling your own bike? I was like, yeah, that's how bikes work.
Too, yeah. Unless you're on a tandem.
Unless you're Mr. Burns on that tandem.
Pedal faster.
And this is rock hard.
Yeah. This is that bit out of Gladiators on the Travelator.
They've took the hand bike off Gladiators now. It's just monkey bars now. Yeah, because it's impossible. Yeah, you've got a hand bike, a thing across, and if you let go, the whole thing goes right back.
Yeah.
But there's nowhere near enough like movement to get any momentum up. And God bless Phil, like he tries, he really does. He
gets
falls
it nearly
off,
all the way across.
Gets it nearly all the way across, but he's knackered. And then Melissa just goes, "Just hit it, knock it off."
Yeah, just knock it off.
Try and get along. Yeah.
Why didn't I do that from the start?
Well, what? Yeah, what?
Just provide me with a broom, and I'll just bang it all the way down to the end. I think they were panicking at this point because they were like, we've only got 3 games left and we need them to win summer.
They've got to get 4
I think
games.
that's exactly it. Yeah. Next up, we've got the spider web thing.
Oh, they run past the blood vessel.
The salty docker. Yeah, he's gone.
He's not conking at this point. He's just guarding the gun.
He's stood there pulling faces, pulling very French faces.
He's not. He's like, that was the blood vessel.
Can anybody explain this task to me better than Melinda does? Because
Dan does. Trisha, do you sleep well at night? Well, I didn't kill a man in West Germany in 1966, so yes. Because you look like the sort of girl who tosses and turns at night. Pre-Savile years, everyone.
Yeah. The pre years.
It's a giant spindle thing that she gets
This looks like the most fun.
Oh, it looks awful.
At one point, I thought her hair was going to get caught in the mechanism or something. It looks
like she was some Victorian cotton mill child about to be crushed in a spinning jenny. Like,
I just imagined Boyard. Get me the spinny set from Event Horizon. And then the big fat man with the gong. But monsieur, we cannot afford her. Then get me an industrial ball of string and 10 nanas to do cat's cradles.
Yeah. This is great. This reminds me of going on like the Funhouse as a kid. And then that spit that went round, and then they eventually they eventually stop it because you're having too much fun. I'm like, this is the worst Funhouse since Michael Barrymore's.
And they keep cutting to her. They keep cutting to her further up. Like they're making it look like she's doing worse than she is.
This wouldn't be allowed nowadays.
Over and over again. And then she gets locked in there. But she doesn't.
There's a lot of...
Melinda shouts, "Come out, Trish!" And I've just written, "How?" She's just spinning for eternity in this thing. And as she's telling them what they can do going forward, like what they've got to do, and then get a key to help her out later on, you can hear her still reaching and screaming as she's thrown around in the background.
Jack, turn the machine off, monsieur.
I cannot reach.
It's gained momentum now.
It's got a taste for human flesh. You wouldn't be allowed to do this now, health and safety reasons. But also, there was a lot of weird shots of Trish's Aidensfield in there as well. Yeah, they lock her in, but then, like, she just gets put in like one of those things where they used to put pirates, like one of those body cages.
They just transfer her to a cage, and even then, she's only in there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's no punishment for letting down the team. The whole team.
Yeah.
I'd have just had a little nap in there. It'd have been great. It'd have like been a sock in a tumble dryer. It was loads of fun. And they put him...
Anyway, onto a little game of stop the man by pushing.
No. Before that...
we get the Death Star trash compactor
Before
first.
that, it's Indiana Jones,
yeah. Oh, is that next?
Before that, it's Indiana... It's Dirty Dead's Toolbox, which is what Dagmar was originally going to be called.
Oh, Andy, they tell me that you're good at cutting things down to size. Judging from your performance, I'd say you're good at cocking things up. That's
better. That's better.
It's not better.
Work.
It
you
doesn't
can't
work
leave
at all.
with a height joke and then go, "You dick." Like, this is the second of our being mean series.
And then I
as
think
well,
he
isn't
says,
it?
I'll cut you down to size. Well, crush you down to size, which is slightly better, I suppose. But it's still no.
No. He goes into a room. There's a box on the floor. There's a load of keys attached to the ceiling. The ceiling slightly lowers. He has to try the keys in the thing. It's the last three that he finds. He gets out. The only good bit about this, because I looked away for a second and shit started falling off the ceiling, and I thought, are they going to drop stuff on it? Because that would be fun.
I thought there was people up at the top just throwing stuff down on it, raining items down on it.
Yeah, like get that box of snakes. Hey!
This is the first task where there's just random stuff in a room of two, because there's another one coming up, listeners, where there's just random stuff in a room.
Oh, you mean go through Dad's garage?
Yes.
Andy gets the key, and he is lauded as the Lord and Savior of Fort Boyard.
Yeah,
it was close, and I also thought, would they have crushed him?
No. It would have just stopped. There's no jeopardy. It's like the Tigers all over again. They do fuck all.
Okay.
Tigers.
That's why it's on such a time schedule, because they must be doing so many of these in a day because times are wasting. Tigers got to eat. How did they even get them there? They must have airlifted them on, or they were all on the speedboat together with Melinda. I don't know.
Life of Pi was on there.
That's why we didn't see anyone's face, because their faces are actually tigers.
Yeah. Life of Pi's on there as well, with like
Richard Parker.
Yeah. The next one. He enters the room. What is best in life? To feel your enemies crush before you, see them driven underfoot, and hear the lamentations of their women. Yeah, the gimp's sleeping.
That's where you went, because I just wrote, bring out the Windy Miller gimp. For some reason, they're crushing grain or something here. They're making flour.
It says, Roderick, I bet on all your animal shows you haven't seen anything like what's in there. And it's just a man in a gimp mask.
It's the Jack dude in a gimp mask. But, yeah,
and it's so hard.
And it's basically that bit from Conan where he has to just push that stick round in the desert. After lunch, can I whip you? No. I wonder what makes it turn. Yeah, and he just has to push him round a bit, and that's it. Right? And he does it, and it's kind of exciting in a low key way.
Yeah, there's something.
It's a simple game, isn't it? And it's a simple game of strength.
It would have been better if, like, the guy went, ha ha, and it was like Mr. T under there or something.
It would have been better if they'd sent Trisha in.
Yeah. Or Wolf from Gladiators. That's about the right time. He needs wolf power. But yeah, he beats, and again, I think he went, all right, Big Alan, just like, let him win. No! Sorry, Alan de Grand. No!
Should it be Alan?
No. So they've got 4 keys now, and it moves on to phase 2. Uncover the secret word of the day, which is as exciting as it looks.
This is the reverse of Pee-wee's Playhouse in terms of excitement.
We need another riddle, so this is where Andy goes up for riddle. Trisha's still in that cage.
They run past the cage, and Buster Bloodvessel is dragging her out of the cage. Go on, go and join them. Leopold Fati. Yeah.
But before they do, because it's now into the end game or whatever's going on.
This is like the mid game. The end game is the bit at the end. Like, it's bewildering.
It is. But we get this fantastically ad-libbed line from Boyard. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. I'm the black hole, and I'm going to blast you into oblivion.
That doesn't even rhyme, Boyard.
What? This section is named Boyard's Ordeals, which I think is a cracking name for a boy band.
That's what I call my testicles. She goes to see the fucking professor again, and I'm like, oh. God. Is he in equity or something? That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, this is where Andy goes up to see the professor, and he goes, if I'd known celebrities would come in, I'd have tidied the place up. And Andy goes, oh, no, it's really nice here. Like, he's going to go easy on you because you're saying his shithole of a tower's nice.
I mean, it's bewildering. Right. And the thing is, this gets very kind of dingbatsy sort of thing. The clues can either go before or after keyword, which is the word they're all after.
Right.
Right? You've set Andy up. Andy does exactly the same as the opera cake lady. He mentions a pipe. What was it? If you smoked a lot, this pipe would have no use. If you are young, you would get a pat on the back. You are a sock without toes, a farm without animals. And Andy just goes, waste pipes, water pipes, stand pipes.
Pipe, down pipe. Yeah.
It's like...
Pipes from Ghostwatch.
I'm just like, you've not listened to the... like. And I was like, oh, I know this one. I figured that one out. Well done me, I know, but...
I didn't figure it out. In fact, even once
he
he gave us the answer, I went, how does that work?
After he runs out of time. He's like, no, he can't fucking tell you.
It's a clue, isn't it? He goes, remember what I've said? Go and ask the other people, and they might remember. And he comes down, and he goes, it was something about pies.
So Melinda says, so what were the clues? And he's like, it's a pipe, and if you smoke it, it's good for you. No, it's not it at all. Stop it.
That's crystal meth. The alternate title for this. Then we go, and it's more fucking swimming. You know what I want on my TV? People swimming in the English Channel.
This, task 10, swim over there. Which is essentially what it is. I mean, they do have to take the zip wire down.
Someone's nicked that. Someone's nicked the top bit of the hang glider. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just good. And they.
Oh, it's the first time we see the health and safety guy as well. I've called him Swampy. Yeah.
Do you like music? Do you know status quo's down, down, deeper and down? No, because I like music.
Yeah. Hey! Less of the quo bashing. Leslie Grantham dressed like that could be a Francis Rossi lookalike. They zip line into the ocean. It drops them a fair way away.
Yeah.
One of them has to swim to a pontoon. The man one has to swim to a thing, dive down.
A lobster pot or something.
Retrieve a lobster pot, bring it to the pontoon, get a bullhorn, yell some indecipherable nonsense through it, and then they go, it's Mark. And I was like, how have you got that from that?
He's doing a Cecil B. DeMille, wasn't he, through this thing?
Bring me some jodhpurs, and they do it, right? And he swims over, she pulls him with the rope.
Instead of the NATO phonetic alphabet, he goes like M for Methuselah or something like that.
I could not work out what he said. I could not work it out because it was like the teacher in Peanuts. Yeah, it was like yeah. And then
what's that sexual harassment panda?
And then Phil goes, he said Mark, and I'm like, maybe it's clearer on the day. Like, I have no idea. It was bewildering. Or the production staff have gone, it's Mark.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
So the clues are, so far, wind and Mark. And I was like, okay, got this. Well, that's just me.
I couldn't get any of this because every time anyone spoke, everyone had to speak. It's like that bit in Big Train where it's like, "Rah, you fucking wanker." It's like that all the time, just everybody saying shit.
And almost for filler, like she's on a podcast, Melinda's talking constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel got really annoyed when we watched this. She's like, I am not watching that a second time with you.
Oh, she
just doesn't show up.
She's supposed to act as guide and like Richard O'Brien.
Yeah.
In the Crystal Maze. Richard O'Brien was at least funny and would offer hints if they weren't being dicks. She is just wiring her ear, just chat shit. Just talk about double glazing. Talk about K-glass. The next one. The next task. Trisha's dark hole. They're really hammering in the vaginas.
They've just placed fun things down in the darkened room. She's got to follow the rope.
Not a rope.
A barrel.
Not a rope.
A skeleton.
A bit of string. Like this string.
Surely by the end of this, she'd have an aversion to string, wouldn't she?
They've given her a map, but she's following a piece of string.
Yeah.
Keskasika.
And she's following a piece of string in the pitch black. It's like that final scene at the end of Silence of the Lambs, and she's Jodie Foster.
I was hoping I was going to say The Descent, but yeah,
we're seeing it through the eyes of Buffalo Bill.
It's the shouting in this one. I didn't like follow the string, good girl.
Oh, good
but
girl.
I did like
You're a good girl.
Balls on a string. Balls on a string.
Ignore that. Ignore that. It's not important. It's a skeleton. Ignore it.
She has to go through one of those Veruca baths that you get at the swimming baths. And then, hello, sailor. The gimp's back. He's sitting there. Someone's had a draw on him with a long permanent markers. And he's got a torch. And she has to find the secret word on him. And at no point did, like, take your kecks off. They could have written it on, no. And she makes him stand up. And it's on a little boat. And the, what is it?
I thought the clue was pipe when I pulled them down.
Peep. Yeah, the clue is secret because it's written on a little boat. And I'm like, that wasn't really a childish. I guess if you're frightened of the dark, but you know there's not going to be anything in there.
Yeah.
It'd have been better if someone had jumped out and fucked her up. Like, not like
sounds like there's going to be loads of snakes, is it?
But like, there was also a bit where she was crawling along, and there was just like a dummy's head on the floor that they just fucking throw that in.
Yeah.
Like it annoyed me.
So there's like a theme here of people confronting the fears, because during the ad break, Dirty Den's like, oh yeah, and Andy hates snakes, and nobody has, apart from her with the dark, she genuinely doesn't like being in the dark. The other two don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because
nobody cares.
When
at one point he's like juggling snakes.
Is he called Phil? And it's like, and he's scared of heights. And then they ask him, "Are you scared of heights?" Well, I wasn't until now. Why lie?
Jeopardy on Fort Boyard.
They hope that we'll have forgotten in 2.5 minutes after we've seen adverts for Dolmio.
Oh yes, yeah. The word is secret, and then I've just put the gimp goes back to sleep. She comes out
a wimp away. Yeah.
We're led over to a big trap door. There's more Boyard stuff to Andy. I'm only going to give you a hand down.
What's 1 + 1? 2. Oh, good. I like adders. He's trying. He's trying now.
He's trying.
2 of them have got clues on them.
But then he goes. He says it to like 2 or 3 of them, and then he goes, "But Andy, you're going in." And I'm like, "Oh, for a second there, I thought it was going to be someone I don't care about." Also, trying to climb down a rope ladder should be challenge enough.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, there's 2 parts of this word on some snakes. All these snakes are all constricted up. I don't think that's right. Snakes are not meant to be like that, are they? They're meant to be like slithering about.
Tied them all up into little knots.
It looks like there's been a snake wrangler who has wrangled snakes.
Who's had to be snakes.
Yeah, there's also a good boy scout and done them in different ones.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time just stroking the snakes and talking to them, which I liked.
What's Mr. Handy Andy doing here? Snake charmer. That's right.
Half of this is just Andy looking for cupboards. Like, it's so weird. Can you see that one over there? What? No.
The grey cupboard. And then he goes, "I can't see it." And then just goes, "Oh, forget it." And I'm like, is there a grey cupboard or not? No, because there wasn't a grey cupboard.
I thought he did all right, to be fair, Andy.
They're snakes. They don't give a shit. As long as they're fed, they're not going to do anything. And none of them were bitey snakes anyway.
No, I guess.
They're all squishy snakes.
I do like that the light cuts out after the time.
That would have shit me up, because I don't like... When I was in the shower the other week, the bathroom light went off, and I fucking shit my pants. It was awful.
Good thing you were in the shower.
I just stamped it down the drain. But yeah, he managed. The thing is, well, they haven't even glued it onto the snake properly with Pritt stick or whatever. And he comes out with it in his hand, and it's like it's all screwed up and shit. And they go, "What was it? What was it?
Pass and ring.
Pass and
pass and ing.
I don't know.
Pass and sing. So it's passing, and I think it's Phil that figures it out at this point, but maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
Ring pass.
no.
Is it ring pass?
Somebody shouts passing wind.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Yeah, that was good.
And then we cut out County Phil because he's been taken off by Jack or Buster Blood Vessel or the Jack 2. And he's now talking to Swampy again, who's put him in a harness, and he's going to bungee off. And I thought he had to grab it on like his way up.
Yeah.
I do not know. Grab the ribbon. What ribbon? Is it attached to him at all times?
It's attached to his leg.
just
So he
gone
just
like that,
he just
bent
he
down?
goes down to like pick it up and like, no, you've got to dive off first. He's like, why?
Because
I don't know.
I was
don't
allowed to
understand.
just knock this key off earlier on, so why can't I just do that?
This is a shambles. Bet the French version wouldn't have stood for this.
The music sounds like if John Barry had had a stroke before writing the Bond theme as well. It's atrocious.
I tried to like crib some of the music, and it's
It's
too
glorious.
there's
Yeah,
too
I
much
At the
watched it.
beginning, Rachel said that sounds like the Halloween music if John Carpenter didn't have any talent.
John Carpenter
It's
was
so cruel.
playing the keyboard with his ass. Yeah, he jumps off, and fair play to him. Like, this is referring to your point before as well about are you scared of heights? He doesn't take it. Head up, arms out. He's off.
He's
Right.
having a lovely time.
Yeah,
And
that's why
they go, oh, well done, and they're shouting him and cheering him and everything. But what has he done other than a bungee jump?
I mean, that's pretty big, but also he wasn't doing it above a car park, was he? He was like into water, so he'd probably been fine.
Yeah, but he's only had to go
Nature's
to
car
France.
park.
He hasn't had to go to New Zealand to do it off of a bridge, has he?
No, but he'd have just been damp and embarrassed if he'd have failed. Like,
I guess so.
whereas if he'd have done it above, let's say, the Morning Star car park near me, he'd have died. He wouldn't because it wasn't that high anyway. But yeah, the point being, it's a shit challenge. But it's early 2000s. I guess everything had to have bungee jumping in it. It's like parkour in the early 2000s, like 2010s, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
Yeah. And that's that. They've got clues now. The clue for that one was rag.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
then it
sure.
does the thing, doesn't it? Trade wind, trademark, trade secret, passing trade, rag trade.
Yeah. Oh no, that's when they go to the thing. I think Lisa goes, I figured it out, it's trade. It's Lisa who says it, I think. And then they put the keys in the thing. Dirty Den chats some more fucking toot at him. Come on, the Teletubbies were faster than this or something.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I'm tired. I've had to lift a load of snakes up.
Also, Monique turned this lever. And then Monique, who has had no screen time throughout any of this.
Monique is the least busy person in this whole show. She literally stands there, grabs this tiger's head,
Yep.
and turns it,
Monique.
and that's it.
Monique,
And then some money falls
You can
out.
clock
I
off
don't know.
early, Monique.
Monique, 7 years at RADA for this. They have to spell it out. And instead of just, as they're lined up, going Trade, he goes, Trisha, T, R for me, A.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just do it as you walk under the gate, you whammer.
Oh my god.
They have to spell it out. It's trade. Leslie Grantham, sorry, Mr. Boyard, Senor Boyard, because he's Spanish now, tells us all of the clues in case you weren't paying attention. And the best bit is he goes, the missing word was trade. Just the things. He goes, the missing word was trade, in case you'd forgotten in those 30 seconds again. I'm like, it's not look and read.
No, because he'd forgotten.
I reckon that's why he's banished to this thing, because it's like international waters and they can't get in.
Well, it was either that or when he's walking down the canal shooting through a bunch of flowers.
Flowers. Monique runs off. I'm assuming she's in charge of the tigers.
Oh, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, maybe she's a tiger wrangler.
Yeah. Her and the snake wrangler don't get on. Ever since he tried to tie the
Famously.
tigers up. Yeah.
She's
Hold on,
off
so
to
this is
take the
snake.
tigers to the animal hospital.
He's not still
We went
there,
down
is he?
different routes there. Okay.
not.
So the task here is to just grab the coins as they fall out very easily through the bars.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
you can't reach through the bars at the bottom. You've got to go in like that. So you've got like a limited range.
Dig
of
it out
motion.
like a cat puzzle
Like-
feeder sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like sand.
Yeah.
Like you're going through sands. Dig it out.
Use
Use
your-
your feet. Use
Use your
feet.
legs,
Yeah,
girl.
you
Yeah.
use your feet. obviously.
They all come out with like loads of it up their top as the gong goes because they've got 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
They come out, they tip it all in. Andy comes out with like a handful and goes, "That's me done." And I was like,
Yeah.
Living up to the gimmick of Handy Andy, he will only use his hands. And then they go, yay, we done it. We defeated Boyard. And Boyard's like, oh, next week. And then Jacques and Jacques 2 tip it into a scale, and then just numbers flash on the screen, and they go, yay, we've won. And that's it.
Yeah. 14,350 quid is going to the Daft Lad zone.
Right. But it would have been better if it had gone up or something. But no, it just goes, there's a number. Like the fucking countdown generator's better.
So today, to get those tigers, to get at least one tiger with all the insurance and transportation and everything factored in, that's about a day and a half's worth what they've managed to raise.
Wow. So you're not just about baboons. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but this was like the early 2000s. After those tigers were done, they just hoid them into the channel. Go on.
Yeah, your Neptune's problem now.
There's half a sheep floating about somewhere up in Scotland. That's that. That's the end of the show. They go, hey, we've raised some money. Boyard's like, oh, I'll be back, pesky kids.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's kind of weird, and I don't hate it.
Yeah, I like the Crystal Maze more, don't get me wrong.
Crystal Maze
I mean,
infinitely better.
It's a beautiful location. There are puzzles. I didn't like that they copped out on some of them, but yeah, I get the concept of it. I think like the character of a mean old Boyard at his tower, I quite like that. I quite like the man posing riddles, but I don't feel like any of it was done.
I think it could all have been done so much better.
I'm going to see if we can find a French version of it,
and
I will translate.
Oh.
I've got an A-star in GCSE French, I'll have you know.
I don't trust his translation at all.
I got a C. We'll muddle through.
Yeah, but I think if it's
around.
French, it'd be more whimsical and like fucking great. Because they'll have like Antoine Decaune as as Boyard or something, won't they? Jean-Paul Gaultier up a tower.
All have a little cigarette on.
Yeah. And then when like leave them to the tiger. Yeah. It'd be great. Right?
Tigre.
But this, I don't know. This feels like it was a bigger. I remember it being a bigger part of my life at the time, but I don't hate it.
Oh, I do. No, I hate it.
Are you for a delete? I'm for a repeat.
I never need to see this again.
Oh, decided vote, Joe.
It just felt like tap. It just felt like
I think this is the first time we've been.
There's a much better option. There's three much better options made by the same man.
Oh, Treasure Hunt, shit, mate.
No, Treasure Hunt's got to be better than this.
I never understood the point of Treasure Hunt. It was just Annika Rice bothering sheep in a helicopter, while
Wincy Willis in a jumper.
All them posh people looked at maps in a room. Interceptor's fucking tits. Yeah, but
future episode.
It is. I've suggested it many a time, and you always poo-poo me. Based on the fact there is a better version of it, I'm going to have to delete it.
Oh, God, it won't join me with all these jelly beans in jars.
I was going to say they look like them runts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
Did those things not have glass in them? Oh, that was nerds. Do you remember loads of nerds were called because they had glass in them?
I put glass in a lot of nerds in my time.
Oh, Jesus. Before we finish...
Philip Glass in their ears.
Little bit of interest about Trisha on the subject of music. In 2002, she reached the final of A Song for Europe, the competition to select the UK's Eurovision Song Contest entry. She did not win.
She used to do singing on Heartbeat, actually, later on.
I don't know.
When Nick Berry left. Have her do bits and stuff.
In 2004, however, she won a Christmas edition of the ITV show Stars in Your Eyes.
Oh, there's a future episode.
Performing as Brenda Lee and singing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
That rhymed.
Yeah. She had previously appeared on the show as Lisa Stansfield.
Wow.
There you go.
The only person to get a double bite at the Matthew Kelly Cherry. Yeah.
I know, yeah. I wonder if she looked nothing like either of them.
I think when James thinks we're trying to activate him like a Manchurian gun.
I've been around the world and I got stuck in a twisting bit of yarn.
I got stuck in the drum of my mum's washing machine. That's about it. Um, I guarantee you, I
That's
won't
it.
be able.
It's getting deleted.
I guarantee you, I won't be able to put this video up. It'll get pulled
We could
immediately.
we could do it today better, is what I'm saying. Not us personally, we couldn't.
I'm
We
doing way
could
better.
totally do it
I'm
better.
sure that fort's empty now. I bet that fort's empty now.
Yeah, but I want to go there. Me and Planty doing that thing, the spinny thing, but it's just me and him pushing it round, giggling. Hammered on French wine, like that we brought over in a lorry. Like,
Those little bottles of
The
beer.
little tiny
that you get on
beer.
Boost Brew. Yes, boy.
yeah. And all that falls out of the gold thing is just like butterfly knives and
Bottle
violets.
tops.
Thank you as well to go on.
There isn't a thing like this anymore, though. There isn't like it's like I'm a
No.
Celebrity is the modern day
guess
equivalent
so.
of this.
Total wipeout, sort of.
No. There is a thing on
Takeshi's
Channel
Castle.
4 now called Prey or Predator, which has people running around with backpacks on, which is very interceptor-y, but I haven't
Alright.
watched it yet because it's Channel 4 and that handcuff thing annoyed me. So they're on my naughty list at the moment. But yeah, it's getting deleted.
Anyway, thank you to our sponsors, Baboons. Spoil them real good. They fund the Scrambled Time Chap of Dorset, which is put together for tonight's feature, Britain's hardest wars. It's come up with, and then like none of the rest of it has anything to do with that. But it's such a good title.
I honestly thought you were going to say Britain's hardest vineyards. And I was like, that's even better.
Britain's Hardest Wars, an obstacle course competition presented by Ice Cube, where contestants have to lip sync for their legacy, or else they'll win a holiday as a prize, but it'll be Skegness. The twist: they encounter a mystical foe who's played by Brian Blessed and two ferrets. Must they succeed? Hold the line. I'll look it up.
I hope the ferrets live in Brian Blessed's beard. That'd be good.
They have to, don't they?
Like Odin's ravens, but yeah. That's that. Let me get my notebook out again. No, I've remembered my favourite quote. Use your legs, girl. Put the key in your mouth.
Oh, there's so many. You remember the expression paddle for your own canoe? Well, don't do that.
Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. I'm the black hole and I'm going to blast you into oblivion.
Say goodbye, boys and girls.
See ya.
Bonsoir.
Mes amis.